Hi, it's Carissa, and I just am here with a quick video and giving you a sneak peek at what I've been working on this weekend. I have a friend of mine who's coordinating she's calling it Creating a Cozy Christmas, and she's making handmade cards and blankets for some soldiers that are in Afghanistan. And so she needed some help with some cards, so I told her that I would do 40 of them for her, and this is what I've done this weekend. I've made 40 cards. And so I just wanted to show you each one of the designs and kind of explain to you a little bit about each of the designs. So I'm going to scoot all 40 of them over here. And this is the first design. This is the Noelle design, and I really love this. And what I'm thinking of doing for these cards is for taking this design and then maybe bumping it up a notch and showing you the same card. See, because on all of these, I've tried to keep them as flat as possible. So you won't see any dimensionals or anything like that. They're all kind of just glued down. And the reason for that was that I wanted them to be sturdy to handle the trip and to go in the envelopes well. So I've just used, like an embossing folder on this. I've cut this out, and I use this wood grain stamp on this Noelle, and I just love the way that this one turned out. So that's the first card. And let me move these to the side. And the second card uses is it the Yuletide Christmas? I think that's what the stamp set's called. And some designer series paper. Once again, very flat, see no dimensionals or anything. But I just cut out an oval, stamped the wreath and the Merry Christmas and then the little sleigh. So this is kind of like a vintage looking one. Now, once again, because I was mass producing, you won't see any sort of sponging on any of these. And just real simple. This stamp here, if I was just making one or two cards, I would probably, let me see if I can bring this up for you. I would probably take the holly berries and, color them in with red. And I might take, this and color it in with green and red right here. But like I said, mass producing, you got to keep it simple. So this is card design number 2. And I'm really fond of all these designs, actually. I think they turned out really, really well. So this is design number 3. There's 4 designs, by the way. Let me zoom this one out a little bit because we're going the other way now. This is design number 3. This uses tree trimmings stamp set, and these are actually some retired colors. This is Wild Wasabi and Purely Pomegranate. They were some of the in colors a couple years ago from Stampin' Up. Then I've just embossed the background here. Once again, no dimensionals or anything, just, taping them down and smashing them on there so that they'll stay really good and stay put through the mail and arrive in one piece. Not that dimensionals don't hold, but the other thing with dimensionals is, and you've seen, where you have to pull each one of these off and then you have to pull, the backings off. And, when you're doing 40 cards in a weekend, that's, it's going to take a lot more time to add dimensionals to something like this. But like I said, maybe I'll take these exact designs and exact stamp sets and everything and then kick them up a notch. So add things like, excuse me, add things like dimensionals or some stitching or some piercing or, things like that. So there's card design number 3. And finally, card design number 4 uses, I believe this is the Warm Words stamp set. It says Be Merry. Can you see that? Be Merry. This is the Sizzix Snowflake die, and there's actually 2 of them layered here. And this is textured white cardstock. And then this snowflake is from the Patterned Pines stamp set. And then I just added a random button and, a half sheet of the craft cardstock down here. Now on this one, to keep this really, excuse me, really quick on the cutting, this is just half of your card base size. So it just, I have one of those the dream cuts that just, you can crank it and it cuts it automatically in half. So that saved me a lot of time. But I have a couple of those layered on here, and just to add some fullness, because I thought one was a little stark. These are just put on with glue dots. And these I'm a little worried about because the snowflakes are so delicate and they're only held on in the middle. I think they will definitely stay stuck, but you know, because the ends are kind of up, I don't know if I'm going to have to go back and add some mini glue dots around some of the edges, but just really like this one as well. So let me just bring them all back in and just show these to you once more. Let's see if I can zoom out without getting everything else in here. So there's my cards for the soldiers, and it was really fun. And Ellie, my 5-year-old, helped me with these. She was putting the glue dots on the back of the buttons and on the snowflakes for me, and you know, she would pass me the piece of paper. So I had a lot of fun doing this, and it feels really good to accomplish like such a big project in the weekend. So I hope you enjoy, and I want to hear what you think. Do you want to see me do these designs on camera and kick them up a notch? Or would you rather see some new designs? So comment here or on my blog, which is sprinkledwithglitter.blogspot.com, and I will hear from you guys. So have a good evening, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching.